Hello, grand readers. This is Ageless Inspiration with another dynamic person to bring into Grand Magazine to enlighten, inspire, and educate. Today, I have the pleasure of meeting with Dr. Nayan Patel. He is a world recognized pharmacist, longevity researcher whose work centers on helping people age with strength and clarity and dignity. Through his company, Aura Wellness, he's brought years of glutathione research, I hope I'm saying that correctly, he'll fix it if it's not, into practical tools that support real life, not just lab results. So, really, before we get going, earlier, Dr. Patel and I were chatting, and he told me a story about his father. And I think our readers would really relate to the story. So, welcome, Dr. Patel. Let's have you say hello and share your story.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you so much for having me here today. I appreciate this time. Uh, and I've never started with the story first, so this is amazing for me because I think that would be a great thing to understand what are we doing today. Because as we age, we think that we're getting closer to inevitable death, and we stop living our life. And so this is a story about my father. At the age of 78, of course, my dad had diabetes for all his life, as far as I can remember, for 35, 40 years. He was diabetic, has arthritis, pain, and doesn't walk as much. And, just like everybody else, he was just aging, but he was not aging gracefully, right? About the age of 78, we took him to a doctor because he was having some chest pains, I think shortness of breath, and sure enough, his main artery was completely blocked. So, of course, the doctor says, "Oh my God, I can't believe he survived. He's alive. It's amazing." But he put a stent in there, and of course, once you put a stent in there, they're going to give a list of prescriptions that you're going to take for the rest of your life. And my father looks at me. I said, "Hey, man, do you think I need all these products?" I said, "Well, let me look at the list because you don't have a cholesterol issue. What your issue is inflammation because of diabetes and arthritis. All your life you always inflame your poor diet, and so no pills is going to fix your poor diet." so uh, so I said, you don't need any medications. You put a stent in there, so of course you need the blood thinners, and then we took off of all medications, nothing. And about the same time, I discovered the molecule glutathione and how it was delivered to the human body for the first time. And so I said, hey, Dad, just take this product that I'm going to give you and take it twice a day, every day, and see what happens. A couple of years goes by, and I looked at him, and he was just, I was enjoying his dinner, and he was pounding on sugars and carbs. And I said, Dad, what are you doing? You're diabetic, there's too much carbs and sugars, you should control the thing. I looked at his app, and sure enough, his diabetes has been under control for almost a year, right? And I says, I didn't put two and two together at that time yet. I says, okay, your sugar's under control. So what? It's okay. Maybe he's exercising, maybe he's dieting. But I told my dad, I said, Dad, please make sure to at least walk every single day because you need to have some you need to have some mobility, right? And now this time he was literally grinning and smiling. He's just so happy to show it to me. I said, okay, now look at the health app. He's been walking 6 miles per day, every day,
Wow.
every day,
Wow.
right? It's been about a year. And I says, wait a second, what happened? Something's going on, right? He says, no. I'm full of energy. So I feel good. So I've been walking. And sure enough, another couple more years goes by, and I mean, he's living his life. I see that he's taking a yearly trip. He goes to India. He goes to. I'm from Africa. I'm born and raised in Zambia, Africa. So he goes to Africa every couple of years. He goes to India. He goes to New Zealand, Australia. I said, what the heck?
At 78 and 80 years old?
At 82, 83 years old, yeah.
Oh my
And
gosh.
he's single. He's single, so he does everything by himself. Picks up in bags and go. And now he's about 84 now. I said he needs both the replacements, so we can do one right now and one next year. But Dad goes, no, I hear it's very painful. I cannot go through the same pain twice in a life. So both need at the same time. By the time when you do surgery, you'll be 85 years of age now, and you're gonna need some time to recover. And my dad goes, okay, whatever, I'll do it at the same time. And so he did both the knees. He walked out of the hospital in a day and a half. Walked out, right? Of course, they'll wheelchair him out initially, but then he walked to the car and came home. By the third month, he was already walking 2 miles a day. 3 months, right? Yeah, he says, "Hey, Nayan, take me back
Yeah,
to the take me."
unheard of.
Is unheard of. Take me to the doctor's office. And it says, I said, okay, I'll make an appointment. I go to the doctor. I go to the doctor. He does an X-ray, completely clear. It's about 3.5 months, and he asks this question to the doctor. I said, doctor, am I able to travel now? And the doctor looks at it and said, I know I told you 6 months, but I don't know why. Oh, thank God, because I've already booked my tickets for next week. He already booked his tickets out for next week. He was already going to India. He already his whole thing planned out. So he was going to India, and you know what? He never forgot to take his glutathione every single day. And I never thought of any of these things. I just think that he's just getting healthier because he's this renewed interest in doing all those activities and all these things. So I never put two and two together. He was in India traveling during the pandemic. He never, since 2020, he never got COVID, not even once. Health is a horse. He traveled the world. He went to India. He went to Africa. He came back. He went to every trip we went to. He went to Costa Rica for 10 days and did all the adventures with us. He went to Yosemite National Park in California and did some hiking with us. He went to Hawaii. He went to Australia, New Zealand, and walked the Glacier Mountain over there. I mean, the guy at 78 was barely surviving. It was now living his life.
I, that is so unbelievable. I don't even, it's an most incredible and motivating story. Is it because of the glutathione? And
That's the
what is it? And what form is it? And I don't understand.
And that's the only thing he took different than anything
Hmm.
else he did. Because the last 11, 12 years of his life,
Yes.
he went to 13 different countries. He himself gave hope at the age of 78.
Yes.
And here's what my ultimate thing is for you, for your listeners today, is that you can give hope on yourself. Your body, your body will never give hope on you. That
Yeah.
means if you treat the body right, your body will actually self-heal itself. There are no doctors, there are no pharmaceuticals, there are no drugs. Nothing is going to do a better job than you heal your body by itself. The question that I'm going to ask you is what are you doing to remove all the things that you're not supposed to do to clog up your body and put extra work on it because of pleasure? If you just get rid of all those things, I can assure you, I don't care if you're 78 or 98, your body will heal itself.
All right. So is it so his longevity, the moral of the story is what I'm trying to get to, Nayan. Was it the glutathione or was it what do you attribute it to? I'm not clear on that.
So I attribute to a product which is glutathione, but the glutathione, if you look at it, so let me just tell you about glutathione first of all.
Yeah, please.
Glutathione is the most abundant molecule produced in human body. We produce it enough of it. After the age of 30, our level starts dropping slowly, low enough. By the age of 40, it really gets low enough to get you onset upon diseases. And so you should be concerned and worried about what are you doing in your diet or exercise or exposure toxicity to keep the levels high enough. And so glutathione is by far the most important thing that the body produces. What it does is two things. It's a master antioxidant, which is removes all the free radicals system out of your body. And what you know what free radicals are? Just look at yourself as you age. What's happening is your body is getting oxidized from inside. It's like having a nail. It gets rusted over time. That rusting is called oxidation. And so glutathione is the nutrient that basically stops from rusting your body. So that's one thing. The second thing glutathione does, it removes all the toxic chemicals from your liver. It helps the liver conjugate and get rid of it. So two
Hmm.
things it does, only two things it does for you, but those two things are the number one and number two job of human body. Our body was designed to do what? Our body was designed when you're younger is to grow to become this resilient body. So from the age 1 to age 18 or 20, you grow your body. You're from 1 foot tall to 6 foot tall, right? But once you're grown, the body has to maintain it, right? Maintenance doesn't take much effort, much time. Growing takes much time. And so maintenance is supposed to be easier, but then instead of maintaining the body with easy, guess what we do? We pound on sugars and carbs and alcohol and smoking and behaviors that is actually destroying our body. And the body goes, wait a second, I was not designed to take garbage out of your body all day long, right?
Mm,
So the glutathione levels depletes. But if you does those two things by itself, guess what? The body can repair, rejuvenate, and regenerate new cells. I don't care if you're 80 years old. If you make a cut, if you do a cut over here, the doctor may prevent from getting infected by giving some antibiotics, but doctors not giving you anything to heal it. The healing happens from the own internal body.
sure.
There's no pills for
Right.
that. There's no
Right.
pills for that. So please do not have all your faith and hope in doctors like me, because all we are doing is, guess what? Preventing preventing you from getting it worse. We're not healing anything for you. The healing happens from your body inside. And the body is too busy taking the garbage out that is not allowing it to heal it as fast. If glutathione is there to take all the garbage out, just imagine now your body is actually healing for the very first time. And when the
I feel
heal
like you're talking right at me. Oh my gosh.
and if the healing happens correctly, I don't care if you're 95 years of age, you can literally regenerate and rejuvenate every cells in your body.
Wow. Yeah.
So my overarching theme today is that I want to give people the hope that I don't care if you are 55-year-old, that you think that I don't want to turn 65 and lose all the hope, or you could be 85 years of age and they say, hey, I have all this disease in the world. The doctors have diagnosed me, and I don't know how long I'm going to live, but I hope that I don't end up in a nursing home, right? Uh, so I want to give that person the hope that you don't have to do any of those things, like what people have to think about it. All I'm asking you to do is remove all the toxicity out of your life: alcohol, cigarettes, uh, any kind of smoke inhalations, exposure to chemical toxicities, overeating junk. Actually, forget any junk food whatsoever. Even overeating stuff doesn't make sense, right? Less is more. And then with the help of glutathione, the body can remove all the toxicity out of your liver, out of your stomach, out of your intestines, out of your lungs, every single thing. And then you see the magic of body starting healing itself. It's not going to happen overnight because it takes you 85 years to get here.
Sure.
It's going to take some time, but
Right.
it's not going to take 30, 40 years. It's going to take less than a year to see
So
the
what
full.
what format is this? Is it a pill? Is it a liquid? How do you ingest it?
So glutathione is available for the last 140 plus years in different forms: pills, capsules, injections at the doctor's offices, all kinds of things. None of the product actually works. None of them, including injections. So FDA has actually never approved any glutathione product in America. For that matter, FDA, any other health agency in the world has not approved any glutathione products in the world because none of them it gets absorbed into the human body.
Hmm.
We have the first technology that actually apply on your skin topically and gets inside your cells immediately, like within seconds, and you'll see it in front of your eyes. It just gets inside your body like really, really fast. Now, glutathione bites, it's a topical spray. It's over the counter. It is for the first 14 years, we only sold by prescriptions because I was still studying about what the benefits of this are going to be. We discovered this whole technology back in 2007. And for the first 14 years, we were only selling it via prescription, via doctor's offices to consumers because we were studying to figure out how much to give you, how often to give you, how long can I
Sure.
give it to you for? Am I going to get in trouble? Am I going to get in side effects? Am I going to get in disease outcomes? I have so many different questions. I had no answers because this technology never exists in the whole world. So we have worldwide patents on it at this point. But in 2021, once we got all the information in there, by the way, the book was launched in 2020. So when the book was launched, I had no intention of launching a product at that time. So in the book, if you read my book, The Glutathione Revolution, there's nothing mentioned about my product in there other than that, hey, we are using this topical form of glutathione. And it's just rub it in, takes about 30 seconds to a minute, goes inside your body, and you're done twice a day, every day.
So you don't have to ingest it, swallow it? Wow, it's all
If you
topical?
ingest, if you ingest and swallow it, it might get broken down into your by all the enzymes in your body. It's a peptide. It's a tripeptide, three amino acid chain coming together. It's like when you eat a piece of steak or chicken or fish, right? That all the protein, the body chops it up into amino acids. Your body absorbs amino acids, and that's what is being used to make muscles and tissues and all those things. It's not like if you eat a steak, that steak is going to go straight on your muscle mass. No, it doesn't do
Right,
that, right?
right,
It does not do that part. So glutathione is also a tripeptide, which is a three amino acid chain peptide. The body chops it apart. So that technology, we needed something to basically preserve that as a whole and give to the body. And so when we discovered that technology back in 2007, I was, oh my God, I couldn't believe my own eyes when I first saw it for the very first time. And of course, me and my brains, I think is, oh my God, I can literally save the world. And I went to the doctors, and the doctors were not ready to listen to me yet. Because guess what? All doctors, all pharmaceutical companies are too busy keeping you hooked on some medications for the rest of their lives. They're too
yeah.
busy doing that. And if you just do glutathione liquor, you can eliminate so much different things out of your system. So many
So,
vitamins.
talk to me about how, so our readers will know and our listeners, how do they find the product and how do they know they're getting the pure product? And give us that information.
So we are online. It's aurowellness.com, AURO wellness.com. And we only have partnered with physicians all over the United States. So a lot of the doctors carry them in their office. But most doctors will tell you, hey, just go to the website and just buy it, right? But some doctors wants to sell the product because they were such a huge practice that they don't want the people to even out for one day. They will hand them over right there and they said, hey, take this product immediately. Start this one. It's far better than any drugs that you've ever taken. That's what we hear from all the physicians all the time. That's the first thing they do before they even go into further diagnosis of what's happening with these people.
Okay. So, and does this also help with inflammation?
So every different symptoms, right? When I say inflammation, or does it help with COVID? Does it help with influenza? Does it have it with help with gut issues? All these issues that you think about it, it's the body's secondary system kicking in because the body is sensing a problem, and so it's getting inflamed. Inflammation is what? Is telling the brain that, hey, hello, I need help over here. Send me some white cells and some neutrophils and some debris cleaners to clean this up over here. So inflammation is actually not bad for us. Constant inflammation, chronic inflammation is bad for us. That means the body's not able to recognize where the bugs are. And so here's the thing: we did a one simple human trial. It was done at a university, over a med school, and what they took 30 med students and some professors. They applied the glutathione topically, and within 4 hours, they saw a reduction of all the inflammatory marker, all the oxidative stress marker. This is the marker that the body says there's a lot of oxidative stress in your body. So when those goes out in 4 hours or less, what they saw was they took the blood sample and artificially put an infection inside the blood just to see what the body is going to do, right? And as soon as they put the infection in the blood, even in the test tube, is outside the body, in the test tube, they saw all the pro-inflammatory markers went up to the point they actually lowered the infection rate.
Hmm.
So, so then the research started thinking, so, oh my God, we have this whole thing wrong. We don't want to solve people's problems. What we want to do is give something to just get the dirt out. The body is so smart that it'll figure out how to heal itself.
Sure.
No doctors can ever heal you. No doctors can ever diagnose you correctly. No drugs in this world is going to heal your problems, but the body will.
I will.
And so my overarching message for everybody today is, what are we doing today? That are we getting in our own way to heal it, to heal ourselves? And if that's the answer is yes, because you're doing something, oh, I only cheat once a Friday. I only drink one drink on a Friday. Let me just tell you, one drink of alcohol wipes off your glutathione reserves and your defenses for the next 4 hours. Your body is completely uh, helpless for the next 4 hours. And if you're at a certain age that you've been drinking every week for a Friday, one nightcap on a Friday, by 10 years or so, that 4 hours is going to a couple of days. And so it's actually not helping us, right? So I'm urging everybody that, hey, let's get out of our body's way to heal ourselves, putting the right nutrients, which is what our body needs. The glutathione will actually wipe off all the toxicity and unleashing the power of the human potential of helping you live for a very long time, a healthy life.
Well, thank you, Dr. Patel. This has been personally quite informative for me and some of the health issues that I'm dealing with. And I really feel like there'll be a lot of people that gain us so much out of your talk. And before we wrap up, I just want to say thank you for your work, your dedication, your inspiration, and wishing you a very happy, long life and healthy life, like your father.
Thank you so much for the well wishes, and I hope the same for everybody else as well.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.